I know that y'all was waiting for me basically, but I'm here right now. I'm here right now. I'm here right now. It's a beautiful, beautiful morning. It is beautiful outside, but don't let the weather fool you basically. So you see my topic basically. This is going to be part two basically. I was sitting here thinking, I'm saying, yo, you know what? Let me revisit when Rockin' State Greens, you know, what does that mean? What does that patch mean basically that's above your chest, above your heart basically? What does what does these symbols and what do these things mean? I'm really going to go into it basically. It's going to be practically not a long topic, but it's going to be basically a topic where we need to address, all these things that's going on upstate New York. But I'm not just going to focus on upstate New York. I just want to focus on the mindset, basically, right? That ultimately that put this murder, death, kill upon us, so we can enter these plantations and concentration camp, basically, right? So I'm definitely going to get into it. I'm definitely going to give some scriptures, basically, and I'm going to break it down a different way. I'm going to give the Bible, and I'm also going to give the Quran, basically. But in the Quran, it's going to talk about a different way, and I'm going to break something down to you to try to help you and look at things from a different point of view, you know. So over here, I'm so happy that you up with me. I'm so happy that you tuning in with me. I'm so happy that you going live with me, and I really, really appreciate it. This channel is growing, 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 growing. So without you, this channel would not be able to grow. It would not be where it's at, basically. This channel, I really appreciate it. I have extra 25 new subscribers, and basically I want to reach all my subscribers, and I want to give them all the information that they need to get over the blockage, to get over the humps that we our everyday life that we face, basically. I'm you, you're me. So these things need to be addressed, and so that it needs to be addressed, it needs to be exposed, and it needs to be a way where that we can look at certain things to improve our conditions as individually, and then also as a community, basically. This is things that we do. Each one teach one. But how you improve your condition of your community, you have to be the example. You have to be the walking example, not just talk the talk, but also walk the walk. I'm a spiritual leader, a righteous man. So I basically talk the talk and I walk the walk, basically. How I conduct myself and how people view me, look at me is very, very important to me. Even though I don't really care, basically, but it's very, very important that you be a figure, and you be a positive figure to your loved ones and to the youth, so they can look at you to be stand upright. But being that this murder, death, kill has procreated so many ways and actions and tricks in order to get our children and blind them and block them spiritually and physically, is going to be a harder challenge. But we up for the challenge. Team Flow's up for the challenge. Please like, share, subscribe. Please like, share, subscribe. I really, really appreciate it. You know my slogans, right? Keep your eyes open and your head on a swivel. It's murder, death, kill going on out here. Not just physically, but spiritually and mentally, it's murder, death, kill going on out here. Live the life, lead the life, ain't no thing. I'm married to the game, and the game is married to me. It cloaked itself with your lower desire. There's murder, death, kill, barbaric, evil, twisted, demonic way of life. It cloaked itself with your lower desire. It cloaked yourself with what? With fame, fortune, and riches, basically. It's telling you that it can get you instant gratification, instant wealth, instant fame and fortune, and you go for it because you're going through basically a tough time in your life, and a poverty in your life. So you're like, Dad, I really need this right now. I'm going through a tough time. I really, really need this. That is the trap to get you in, because it's your lower desires. And all of us of mankind want some type of instant gratification, which is going to basically improve our conditions. But this is all set up to keep individuals dumb, deaf, and blind, and in a poverty state, basically. Not having clothes, not having money, not having adequate jobs and the tools that we need in order to face up against this murder, death, kill, basically. So it cloaks itself with that, basically. But it's not telling you, there's 3 ways out, but it's not telling you the 2 ways that only present for you. Before it cloak itself with all its riches, and then once you realize and you trying to uplift your life and bring a betterment for your life after you seen that it's backdooring you, it's time for get out. It says no, you're not going nowhere. Getting out. The only time you're gonna leave is death, in these plantation jails, in these concentration camps, walking around with state greens with with that number and then number and your name above your chest. You're ostracized, you're nobody, you out society basically, and this is what it does basically. So we're gonna give back the murder, death, kill, barbaric, evil, twisted, demonic way of life. Let's give it back to the poor creators. Give it back to them. 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 I'm coming with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from what? From a spiritual eye. Basically, been there, done that. I've been there, done that. I've been there, done that. Basically, right? Please like, share, subscribe to the dopest channel out right now on YouTube. This is all big facts. This is the dopest channel out on YouTube that's coming with amazing bangers, amazing energy, amazing content, amazing bangers, amazing energy, and amazing content. Content. We are coming with so many amazing content that we can't keep up. We got to keep the gas on the murder, death, kill net. We got to keep it because it's always constantly procreating events and things, right? It stay 10 steps ahead of us, but we have to be 20 steps and 100 yards ahead of that because we also have to keep creating positivity amongst each other, basically. Even though it's hard, I know, but we can do it, basically. Right? Please don't forget to hit the notification button. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. Hit it so you can know I'm dropping heat and bangers for you or I to get past our everyday traumas, get past our everyday depression, to get past the blocks and the blinders and the dark spots that's in our life. On this channel, you're going to get all the information, you're going to get all the tools that you need, right? So you can combat murder, death, kill, life. And it's very, very important that we encourage each other. It's very, very important that we uphold and uplift spirituality to worship the Almighty Creator, the Alpha Omega, you know. And this is things that we do on this channel. We do not promote violence. We do not promote calling each other these offensive names. We don't promote you smoking weed. Basically, we don't promote you drinking and becoming an alcoholic. This channel to uplift you, uplift you, uplift you. This is what this channel is about, basically. And over here, we listen to a little jazz music before we tackle this. These topics. So we definitely going to get into this. I'm definitely going to get into this. This is part 2 of Rockin' Stay Green while you up north thinking that, okay, I accomplished this, I'm upstate, but it's not what you think it is. It's not what you think it is. So don't let nobody fool you and trick you out of your freedom, you know, and that's anybody. Do not let nobody trick you, right, with buffoonery and traps out of your freedom because you got individuals up here upholding murder, death, kill, right? Barbaric, evil, twisted, demonic way of life. You have individuals doing it on platforms, and you have individuals that's out in society, in our communities, that's doing it. They don't even know they're doing it, that they plagued with this, basically, right? So we here to bring awareness, and over here we listen to a little jazz music. Come on, let's do it. Hit it, yeah, we coming with bangers and heat for you and I. Ain't nobody giving no energy like this. Coming from a spiritual sense. That's right. Coming from a knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from a spiritual eye, and giving it back to you. That's right. Okay, let's get right into this. Let's get right into this. So basically, when Rock and State Greens up north, what does that mean? What does that patch mean when you upstate and you commit a crime basically, and you have to face the judge, right? What does it mean? What does it mean? It means that you are ostracized. It means that what, right? What does it mean? What does it mean basically when you rocking that patch and you rocking those DIN numbers? What does it mean? It means basically that you are what? Ostracized. That means the Star of David. You see, when they used to crucify and they used to do Holocaust upon the Jewish people, they would put the Star of David above they chest basically, right? Is above their chest. So it means that you're ostracized, and it means that you're going to be what? You're going to be dead, and it's your demise basically for you and your loved ones basically. So this what these things means. So once you get in tune and you understand that this what this mean, what can we do basically? What can we do? Because the Creator already said that there's going that there was going to be prisons. So what can you do to avoid these prisons and these holding systems? What can you do to uplift your life, to combat this murder, death, kill, which has plagued our community, which is plagued upon us? And the sickness is evil, demonic way of life. See, when you commit this crime, this murder, death, kill is setting you up basically, right? Now, it says that you can get all these riches, fame, fortune, you can get all of it. You can get these things basically, right? After committing these acts, after boom, 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 and talking about I'm after my ops, and I'm after this person, I'm after that person, and then you committing all these acts. Won't you get caught? Where's the murder, death, kill at? You like this, where's it at? When you hit with 10 years, when you hit with 15 years, when you hit the 20, 25 years, 30 years, for the rest of your life, basically, and ultimate becoming an organ donor is no longer there. Or you end up upstate, where you're programming, where you're going to school, where you're learning trades, basically, where you learning skills that's going to betterment with you, or what can you do basically, right? Or you're going to be learn more ways of how to do what, to come out society and do things that's more vicious and violent towards yourself and your community, right? So it's not showing you that basically, that when you commit this, you like this, and they like this. I got him. I got him. I got him. I got murder, death, kill. I destroyed him. I'm going to murder him, basically. That's what it's saying to you, because it's backdooring you. Why would you want to chill with something that's going to backdoor you in the end, at the end of the day, basically? It makes no sense. It makes no sense because it's cloaked itself very, very, very deep that you can't see it. It's a coward, basically, right? It hides itself so you can't see it, and you can't see it physically, basically. After you doing these murder, death, kill acts, and you stand in front of the judge, he gave you 15 years, and all your crews get life, then you will see. Now you trying to get your life together. Now you end up rocking state greens. Now you end up doing what? Now you end up in federal prison trying to get your life together. Now you are programming basically up there, right? Why go through all that right now where you can program right now out in society, where you can switch your life around, where you can get off drugs, you can get off smoking cigarettes, you can get off drinking, you can get off the Don Julio, you can get off the nightlife, you can get off all of these stuff that's here to plague us, to do what? To get your organs at the end of the day, and uphold murder, death, kill. Because at the end of the day, a lot of you, let me tell you something. I have more now when I had the murder, death, kill. I have more now than I have in murder, death, kill. This is all big facts. And I love it on this side. I love it on this side, basically. I had to come over here and put work in, because basically it don't take much to cut somebody down. It don't take much to body somebody. It don't take much to backdoor somebody. It don't take much to backbite, right? And backstab individual. But it takes a real man, right, to recognize his thoughts and actions and get himself right. Program yourself while you out here before they put you in the program, while you walking around the yard facing 10 years, 15 years, 25 years for killing your brother, basically, or killing your sister. This is all a setup. These prisons, right? They are the one that's winning because it's generation after generation that's going up this, upholding this, basically. So we have to change the narrative. That star, that DIN number that's above your chest, that is meant you're a star of David, that you're going to be ridiculed, that you're going to be destroyed, and that you supposed not to never level up, basically. This is what this means. So at the end of the day, it's each one teach one. This is what it means, brother and sister, man. And I'm going to show you where the Creator talks about that in the Bible, and he talks about that in the Quran, basically. But in the Quran, it's different. I'm going to switch that up. That's going to be a banger. I'm going to show you that right now, basically. Right? So, what you can do in the Quran, it has a whole chapter of 12 of Joseph. It talks about Joseph. Remember, Joseph was in prison, basically. So if you want to look at that, basically, to try to uplift your life before you can get into these dirt and until you enter this contract with the murder, death, kill, basically, try to imbibe yourself. Try to use these scriptures and you can do it. Trust you me. I was faced with that. Man, I was in darkness. So you can do that right now so you don't have to rock the what? The Star David over your chest or over your heart, basically. That's what it is. That patch, that's what that means. Your name and that DIN number. And you will have that for the rest of your life. It's not just wasn't only they was putting that chalk on you. They was branding that into people's skin. They was branding that. It was a big program and the big campaign to destroy the Jews, basically. You know, this is all evidence. You understand where I'm coming from? The bloodline of the ancient ancestors, basically. So we have to look at this and see why is a big campaign of this destroying, basically, the Jews and putting that Star David that was took from the Star David, right, and was put with a DIN number and a name above your chest. And now you up there programming where you could have programmed in the street in society to get your life together. Right now, if you are going through something in life, if you are homeless, if you are on drugs, if you are on alcohol, right, you are just basically just going through difficulty. Right now, this is the perfect time to get your life together because this is 2025. The earth has brought you what? The earth has brought you great benefits because this is 2025. What the earth is doing is shedding, right? The earth, the moon, and stars is shedding out all of the filth and impurity that don't supposed to be there. This is why it's upliftment for you and I. You can get on the board. You have to do this right now, right? I don't want to rock that DIN number. I don't want to rock that DIN number. I don't want to rock that name on above my heart, basically. That is the Star of David. That's what that meant. You're ostracized, basically. Then you going through all these transitions, basically, on a bus, leading you shackled. That's all slavery. We all know that. We know that. But we're talking about who led you up and who put these images and thoughts inside of your head ever since you was a baby. But I'm going to break down, basically. Sometimes we had to put ourselves in a prison. We have to put our thoughts in the prison. We have to put our thinking in the prison. We have to put our tongue in the prison, right? So we can fall back and regroup, right? For a major comeback that's going to improve our condition at the end of the day. So let's get to it right now. Let's get to it, right? So, in the Bible, basically, right? I got my notes right here. In the Bible, in Hebrew, right, 13, right, chapter 13, verse 3, the Lord says, continue to remember those in prison at it where you, he said, continue to remember those in prison as it you were together with them in prison, basically. So he's saying that he is still with individuals, even in the prison, even if the murder, death, kill, right, put you in prison, right? They put your mind in prison. They put your soul in prison. They put your spirit in prison. They put your children in prison, and right? And ultimately, you are the head. They put you in these plantations. He said, I'm still with you, basically, right? I'm still with you in spiritual thought. I'm the one that's going to give you access. I'm the one that's going to give you the key to uplift yourself, right? But before he's doing that, basically, when you don't listen, right, out in society, when you are plagued with drugs, alcohol, with your lower desires, basically, right? He said when they put you in there, he's still with you. He was there with you on the beginning. And this is what I'm talking about. There's three ways out, right? The first, no, not the first, the other way out is the light that the murder, death, kill has. But it's dim and it's blurry. If you see that, right, before you enter these platforms, right, grab it. That's your way out of murder, death, kill. And from there, the Creator can help you so you don't have to dibble and dabble and dealing with this attitude of murder, death, kill that's there to destroy you at the end of the day. This is facts, brother, right here. This is facts. So, right? So basically, Joseph basically in the Quran basically is 12. It's chapter 12, and you can read the whole entire chapter that's given towards Joseph basically. But the Bible, right, in Hebrews, right, 13 verse 10, it says, continue to remember those in prison as if it were you all together in prison, basically. He's saying that he's not leaving you alone in there. He's not leaving you alone. Even though that it is plagued with the murder, death, and kill, and that you did not listen to him in society, basically, he's happy that you didn't lose your soul and you didn't use your knife, your knives, basically, right? So it's a big campaign to get you in there, basically, right? So he's telling you that in this state, that he can help you. So I'm telling you, basically, brothers and sisters, kings and queens all around the world, put yourself in a holding pen. Put yourself in the prison. Basically, out here in society, meaning go dark on yourself. Go dark, right? Re-energize your thoughts. Re-energize your thinking so you don't have to rock the state greens, basically. You don't have to rock, right, those dim numbers that's meant for what? The Star of David. This is all facts, right? So, in the Quran, basically, this is the Quran, right? Hold on 1 second. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. Right? This is, right? This is called chapter 76 in the Quran. This is chapter 76 in the Quran, basically, right? But it's going from 1 to 12. I'm only going to do 1 to 2, basically, right? And it's called the mankind in sin, right? Mankind or adore the time, basically, right? So it's in the chapter 76 in the Quran from 1 to 2. I'm going to break this down, and this is going to be amazing for you. And I want you to take this with you today. Take the information that I'm giving you today to better your life, to better your condition, so you don't have to rock them dim numbers and that name and stand in front of the judge as he gave you 10, 15, 20 for the life. Basically, you and your crew by doing these murder, death acts, while the murder, death, kill, barbaric, evil, twisted, demonic way of life, sit back and laugh at you and your crew like, hee, I got him, I got him and his crew, Then while you in there, your loved ones are dying. You're not going to win. You can't beat this. So this is how you beat it over here, basically. I'm giving you solutions. It says, how ta Allah in sani hinu minna min da ri lam yaku shab shay an mad qul, right? Qum, right? Then it says inna khalaqa insana min Fa, Teen, Sha, In, Na, Nabta, Li, He, Fa, yeah, Faqa, Al, Nahu, Sa, Min, Ma, it says Basir, right? Basir. That's Allah's attribute. Basir, the all hearing, the sight, basically, right? It says, has there not been over men a long period of time when he was nothing, not even mentioned? That's a debate. He's coming at us, right? Really, we created man from a drop of a merged sperm in order to try him. So we gave him the gifts of hearing, right, and sight. I'm gonna say that again. Has there not been over man a long period of time when he was not even mentioned? Really, we created man from a drop of a merged sperm in order to try him. So we gave him the gifts of hearing and sight. And we also show him the way whether he be grateful or ungrateful rests on his will. Yo, this is deep. This is coming at us. This is telling us to bring awareness on who we are. Basically, check it out, who you was before you wasn't even in existence. You was in prison. You wasn't even mentioned. You wasn't even thought of, basically, physically. You understand where I'm coming from? I want you to look at this. And at this time in society, right, you need to put yourself in a state, right? You need to get low and get money and get humble to yourself. Put yourself into prison before they put you in a physical prison for the rest of your life, or you end up in these wheelchairs, basically, right? Or you end up, what? Murder, death, kill on an organ donor and don't even know it. And your loved ones are crying. So I'm saying to you, this is a debate that he put to you and I. You wasn't even thought of. You wasn't even mentioned. Meaning that you was in prison, basically. Has there not been over men a long period of time? Time can be in a state of prison. It could be in your state of thought. It could be in a state of your spirituality, basically, right? You can be in prison. You can put prison upon yourself by doing these murder, death, kill acts, by drinking, smoking, all of these things which is plaguing our spirituality to get to the utmost high, the Almighty. So it's a campaign that you have to look at and you have to understand, coming from what? Coming from a brother and sister, king and queen, lady and gentleman, prince and princess in our community. We are being targeted and hunted. So what we need to do is push back spiritually and mentally and physically and be that uply God right one. This is what we want to do. I don't want to rock the state greens. I don't want to rock them dim numbers in that name. The Star of David, basically. We could represent the Star of David and be bright out here in society. Let's take control. Let's take control. Let's take control on who we are. Basically, this is what it is. This is what it is. And I'm going to say it again, right? It says, has there not been over man a long period of time when he was nothing and not even mentioned? Really, we created man from a drop of a merged sperm in order to try him. So we gave him the gifts of hearing and sight. We show him the way, whether he be grateful or ungrateful, rest on his will. And the way that he showed you, that's what I said, the murder, death, kill. Remember I said, the murder, death, kill shows you there's really 3 ways out, but he showed you 2 ways. The plantations that you can't get out of, these jails and plantations, right? These concentration camps where the oversaver, right? He's like on the child, right? On the programs, right? On the vacation programs, on the visits, right? On the bathroom, on lights out, on lights on. He's telling you this, on the visits, on the law library, right? On the medication. Yes, this is what he's telling you. He's hitting you with the hammers and hammer and deceiving us. So we have to counterattack this with this. We wasn't mentioned. So I'm telling you, while you out in society, not mention yourself, get into that very sperm and where you didn't exist, right? And get into a cocoon of what? Of leveling yourself up. And then once you bust out, you're going to bust out from a great comeback. You're going to bust out from prison. And this is what it is, brothers and sisters, right? Coming with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from a spiritual eye. This is all big facts, right? Please like, share, subscribe to the dopest channel out right now on YouTube. That's coming with bangers and heat, bangers for heat. You and I, this is part 2. This is part 2 when Rocket State Dreams, right? Was bringing the knowledge and wisdom, exposing that patch above your chest, right? It's the Star of David. But you can rock it out here in society. Basically, make your star bright and light. And let's read the force of what? Of improvement of our condition, our spirit, and our soul. That's right. Let's do it. That's right. I'm here. Team Flow is here. You're not going to backdoor us. You're not going to backbite us. You're not going to backstab us. We are here. We are in tune. Team Flow. We are in the building. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's go. We got no time to play no games. We got no time to play no game with murder, death, kill. That's right. That's right. We don't got no time. We don't got no time for murder, death, kill. That's right. That's right. We are here. We are here. We are here. That's right. Expose it. Eradicate it from your life. That's right. Eradicate this murder, death, kill from your life.